This week, we're going to my neck of the woods in Southwest Florida. Hi, I'm Henry Waschuk. Welcome to another great episode of Fins and Skins Classic Adventures. I'm excited because, man, oh man, my celebrity guest this week has won 5 Stanley Cups. Can you believe it? Steve Shutt with the Montreal Canadiens. He loves to fish. He golfs all the time. And, man, oh man, we're going to go offshore, see what we're going to catch out there. And then for golf, we're going to be at the Riverwood Golf Club. Stay tuned. It's going to be great.
Fins and Skins Classic Adventures with host Henry Waschuk is brought to you in part by Boston Whaler, the unsinkable legend. Fish Angler, discover what's biting around you only on the Fish Angler app. Mudhole, your one-stop shop for all your rod building and tackle crafting needs. NBOA, America's boat insurance experts.
Hey, that's my first Atlantic salmon. There you go.
Look at his teeth there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Florida has always been a hotspot for fishing and golf vacations, and so we bring you another great adventure from Henry's own stomping grounds in South Sarasota. You'll experience some great offshore fishing on light tackle, and our skins game will be held at the Riverwood Golf Club. Our celebrity guest this week is touted as one of the greatest goal scorers in NHL history, none other than Steve Shutt from the Montreal Canadiens. He's ready for this match, and hopefully you are too. So sit back and enjoy this great competition for one of Florida's finest playgrounds. Coming up, big fish action in the Gulf.
I think you got an AJ on. Ooh, baby.
This portion of Fins and Skins Classic Adventures is brought to you in part by Aqua Marina, because boating is your passion and ours.
Southwest Florida has always offered great fishing both inshore and offshore. Today the fishing match is offshore, and the guys will be using light tackle. We'll hit some of Henry's hot spots to see if the so-called reef donkeys are around, and fish some snapper and grouper as well. Today's fun fishing match takes place about 20 miles off the shores of Venice, Florida. 5 points awarded for fish over 10 pounds, 2 points awarded for fish over 2 pounds, 1 point awarded for fish under a pound. Big fish gets 5 extra bonus points. Points are converted to strokes, which are subtracted from the gross golf score. Steve and Henry compete straight up with no handicaps. Henry hits his first spot, and as soon as they anchor, the AJs are all around the boat. Henry sets up the rods, and sure enough, Steve hooks into Mr. Big on light tackle.
Good job. Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. That's a good fish. Especially, so you like my lighter rods? Yeah.
Whoa.
I think you got an AJ on. Ooh, baby. It's tough with the lighter rods, and then it's great to fish with them, but then you go like, now this fish is a little bit too big for this rod.
For this rod, yeah.
Well, you've caught big fish before. You tell me that you, what, 50, 60-pound salmon, you said?
We did that in Lake Ontario.
Oh, yeah?
And then we actually, when I was living in Alabama, we went out for marlin and tuna.
Take your time. It's big points. I was just hoping that maybe you weren't as good a fisherman, but...
Yeah, I got to get him to the boat, though.
Yeah. Well, he'll be a bit. He ran a lot of line there.
So I just want to take it nice and easy.
That's what I said. Oh, moly, moly, moly.
There's no automatic winch on these.
Yeah. It would be nice.
Look at this thing running again. This is about the 5th run.
Got another one with him.
All right, just slow right there.
Yeah, I'm going
he's-
to slow it. and see if you can grab the other one.
You turn towards it. There's another big one down there too.
Look at him. Look at him.
Beautiful fish. On light tackle. Beautiful fish, Steve. Look at this. All right. Okay. Come on. All right. Look at this. On light tackle. Steve, baby. There you go.
That's the one we were looking for.
Way to go. Yeah. There you go.
Man.
This is the 6th Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, on that rod, on the inshore rod, and landing a fish like this, Steve, beautiful.
Oh, it was great. You know, you just had to be patient, and it's going to take a lot longer.
Hank's Tip of the Week is brought to you by Mudhole, your one-stop shop for all your rod building and tackle crafting needs.
Biggest thing I can tell you is when you're on the water, you're going to have to always have at least one rod ready to cast quick, because you never know what's going to happen. You might be fishing bottom and all of a sudden kingfish move through, or any other species, and they move pretty quick. So I always have a rod that I can set up. Like, I like my ultralight rods. They're just unbelievable for casting. Light line, that's a key. If you have light line in here, you're going to cast further, and never go more than 2.5 feet on a leader. So you can see here, so I can do a big swing and use a lure that you can move quick through the water. Like, this is the Rockport Rattler. And tell you what, it cast it out, start working it really fast, and I tell you, these fish will hit it. The other thing too, Live Target has a lot of baits out there in the marketplace. Their new swim baits are amazing. Take a look at this. This is their new mackerel. Isn't that something else? That's a bait that, boy, oh boy, all species out there are gonna nail. And the big thing, again, short leader, have a rod ready up in the holder, because you're fishing bottom and go like, wow, look at those fish moving through, make a long cast, work it, work it, work it. And I'll tell you, you'll hook up.
Henry and Steve both broke off a number of big amberjack, and then all of a sudden, not far from the boat was some explosive topwater action. And this was just too attractive for the guys to pass up. They could be kingfish, amberjack, you just never know.
Oh,
Got him?
fish on.
I got him.
All right.
I got
Boy, did he spool. Did you see that line go,
He just
Steve?
ran it.
Hey, what kind of plug is that, Henry?
Good old Live Target.
Look, they're still over there.
Look at that. Look at them.
Look at 'em.
They're out of the water. That's amazing. That was such an awesome take. You know, just like I said, I threw it to that lead where the boil was. Man, he hit it. And just pulled it all the way in. Always give me head shakes now. Boy, what a run. What a run.
Got color?
There.
Yep. Yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness, are we lucked out? Get that gap out. Think of these were AJs. Look at this.
That's a nice blackfin.
Hold it, hold it. Oh!
Oh. All right.
Oh,
Big blackfin!
All right.
on a Live Target, baby. Tuna night.
Tuna night tonight.
That is awesome. Good gaff job. Way to go. Everybody gets a little bit on that. No wonder it just sang my reel off. Man.
Probably the most memorable moment. I guess it was a whole series of moments. And, you know, just playing with the Montreal Canadiens of the era that we won the 4 Cups. Not only did we have some great players playing with us, but we had some great guys. And then we were a team at that time. And that was before salary caps, and that was before the big money. So everybody was making, you know, pretty much the same kind of money. So there was, you know, there was a lot more togetherness. So that pretty much was the highlight of my career.
Coming up, Steve Shutt's amazing NHL career.
This portion of Fins and Skins Classic Adventures is brought to you in part by AFTCO Performance Apparel,
You never know what a reef or a wreck will produce on any given day. It has to do with the tides, the moon, and even the feeding habits of the fish on that day. One thing for sure, though, you can always catch some great snapper for the table, as Steve and Henry did, loading up their points for their skins game.
All right. All right. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
That drag spot really loose, Henry.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's not a snapper, though. Oh, yes, it is. There we go.
Another good one.
Yeah, didn't even make it down.
All right, good. Put it in the live well. That's a good one. Nice snapper for our little guy. All right. Oh, what do I got here? Yeah, another guy. Yep.
Good fish.
Can't believe how many cuda are here, Steve. Like there's got to be 30, and they're all
Right
over.
now?
They're all over 3 feet long. Oh man.
Oh, lost him.
He was
Snapped
hooked up. Yeah. No, he was hooked up on bottom there.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, another nice snapper.
yeah.
All right, Steve, just hammering snapper rig one right after the other.
I didn't tell you that was the snapper king, did I? Before we...
Oh, I got a line in here.
Henry, didn't you catch that 5 minutes ago? This is starting to get like Groundhog Day.
You sometimes wonder when you catch them one right after the other.
Yeah.
Oh, you got them like, yeah, that's one way. Last shoot them.
Yeah.
Like that's,
See, when you're hot, you're hot.
it doesn't matter which way you
No.
catch them.
Celebrity Profile is brought to you by Seymour Mapping. See it, dive it, fish it.
Imagine going from playing midget hockey to Junior B to Junior A all in one season. That was Steve Shutt. After an explosive junior career leading the league in scoring, Shutt was being eyed by numerous NHL teams. Playing with the Toronto Marlies, Steve wanted to play with the Leafs. However, fate sent him elsewhere. Steve was the first selection of the Montreal Canadiens in the 1972 entry draft. And there was nothing wrong with that, as he had 2 dreams come true in one season. He started playing for the Canadiens in the NHL, and he was also part of a team that won the Stanley Cup. Steve Shutt played 13 seasons in the NHL, 12 seasons for the Montreal Canadiens, and 1 season with the Los Angeles Kings. While playing for the Canadiens, he captured an amazing 5 Stanley Cups. Steve, playing alongside Hall of Famer Guy Lafleur, became one of the most prolific goal scorers in franchise history. Steve and Guy are the only 2 Canadiens players to ever record 60-goal seasons. His 408 regular season goals are tops for a left winger and good for 5th place on the Habs all-time list, while Steve's 776 points rank him 8th in that category. In addition, Shutt's scoring touch stood up in the playoffs as well. His 50 postseason goals have him comfortably listed in 7th place among all the Habs. During his career with Montreal, he was named to the NHL First All-Star Team in 1977 and the NHL Second All-Star Team in 78 and 80. Steve Shutt was inducted to the NHL Hockey Hall of Fame in 1993. Steve still tours Canada and the U.S. as a playing member of the Old Timers Hockey Challenge, raising money for charitable causes. Henry caught a beautiful blackfin tuna for 10 points, plus 12 snapper, and finished with a total of 25 points. Steve caught a big AJ on light tackle, the biggest fish of the day, plus 8 snapper for a total of 26 points. At 387 yards, number 10 is a pleasant start on the backside. You have a wide landing area for your tee shot with a short iron into the green, which is protected by a large bunker to the right.
All right, a little bit right, but it's going to play fine.
That's right where I wanted it.
Yeah, it's all right. It rolled out though, good.
Yeah.
All right, it's high, but it's down the middle. Yep. Big bounce.
No trouble there, Henry.
Yep.
Well, that's better.
Come on.
As the wind keeps taking it.
Yep. Right in front of the bunker.
Yeah, that wind keeps taking it.
Nice shot. Oh, hold up. I think you're going to be all right.
Stop.
Wow.
No.
Right speed. I'll finish it off. Okay. Yours to see if you could win. Ooh.
I tried.
All right. You got to make this or I get one.
You got it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Probably one of the funniest moments for me was actually my first year. So, boat playing, whistle goes, Art Scove, the legendary referee. He said, 22, you're gone. I said, what for? And he looked at me just like, he said, son, he says, it doesn't matter. He says, they're all 2 minutes. So I'm sitting in the penalty box and I said, I got no comeback for that.
Coming up, Riverwood, one of Florida's best.
You're watching Fins and Skins Classic Adventures with host Henry Waschuk.
Riverwood Golf Club is a Southwest Florida course that outclasses the competition. This Golf Digest 4.5-star course is truly unique as a result of its design features, natural beauty, and varying challenges. The front 9 par 72 championship course flows through heavily wooded terrain, rich in stands of natural pine. The back 9 meanders amid salt marsh and wetlands. Surrounded by lush landscaping and native vegetation, each hole is a challenge, taking advantage of its natural setting. At almost 500 yards, the 12th is a monster signature hole and one of the most challenging. From an elevated tee, you can't help but think water as it runs up the entire right side. Even with a hidden green from the tee, a par is good on this hole.
There you go.
Come on, baby, right? Be there.
All right.
All right.
Good.
I'll take that on a windy day.
Yep.
Hit it straight, way up
That's
there.
the
Look
one
at
I
that.
want, right there.
Look at that wind, man. Oh man.
Yeah, you're just so afraid it's going to drift it right over into that water.
Yeah, good shot. Okay, down
Ooh,
the
that's
middle.
better. That's good.
Yep. Couple bounces. Yeah, hopefully it'll be in around the 100-yard mark. Oh yeah, baby. You hit that on the sweet spot.
Yeah,
Great hit.
That's going to be right about there.
No, that's excellent. Look at that osprey.
Oh, yeah.
It's eating it like that's a big fish. I think
That's a big osprey.
that's cool.
Henry.
Go, 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 go. Good shot.
All right.
Good shot.
There we go.
Don't die
See?
on me. Don't die
That's
on me.
coming
Don't
down.
die.
That's good.
Ah. Well, that looks good. That looks real good. Oh, too bad,
That's better.
Steve, but nice attempt.
Thank you.
All right. Tied it up there.
Today's golf playability is brought to you by AGL Grass, people's #1 choice in artificial grass.
Here at Riverwood Golf Club, we're very fortunate because we have 18 holes, championship holes that are phenomenally designed. 1,300 home site community, and yet only the homes were built on one side of the golf course. The golf course is laid out in a figure-8 fashion, and it makes it very unique. Each hole is a challenge and yet fair. We're very fortunate. We've only had 3 superintendents over the year. We're always in phenomenal shape, and we're very lucky to be a part of Southwest Florida golf. Greens are outstanding. Our superintendent does a phenomenal job with them. They're champions Bermuda. They were redone in 2005. Everybody raves about the golf course, the greens, the condition during the wintertime, but really year-round we're in top shape.
At 167 yards, the 13th is a short par 3, guarded by water on the left. The large pear-shaped green falls away from the water and could give your putting skills a challenge.
Come on, right in the middle of the green. All right. All right. Right in the middle of the green, bounce. Right on the edge. You think you just rolled on.
Yep. Oh, you're trying to put the pressure on me.
That's still... Okay, I'll finish that off, and then that'll be pressure for you. Yep. All right. Let's see what you can do, Mr. Shutt. Oh, so close, yet so far.
So far.
Nice par.
Thank you.
All right.
There we go.
Good job. That was awesome.
Steve played to his handicap and shot an 84. He subtracted his 26 points and ended with a net 58. Henry shot a good round at 88, less his 25-point total, and nets out with a 63. Steve wins this week's match by 5. Oh, too bad, Henry. I guess you should have caught more fish.
Well, these are my home stomping grounds, Port Charlotte, Florida. I tell you, totally amazing. Great Charlotte Harbor, Gulf of Mexico for fishing. And you think of a golf course like Riverwood, totally amazing. Steve Shutt loved it. He lives here too, so it's awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. I'm Henry Waschuk. We'll see you next time on another great episode of Fins and Skins Classic Adventures.
Closed captioning has been provided to you by Fins at Sharky's, a beachfront steakhouse with a serious seafood side. Fins and Skins Classic Adventures with host Henry Waschuk was brought to you in part by Boston Whaler, Fish Angler, Mudhole, NBOA.
Oh, nice!
Hey, that's my first Atlanta salmon. There you go.
Look at his teeth there.
That's what I'm talking about.